Welcome to Info Media Updates. So today we try to discuss about the OSI model. OSI means Open System Interconnection. So the total network structure, the protocols, the cables, wireless transactions, applications, APIs, application programming interface, rules and regulations, all are covered in the OSI model. So we have total 7 layers in the OSI model. First layer is physical model. So we can take from down. So physical layer is the first one. Second one data link layer. Third one network layer. Fourth transport layer. Fifth one session layer. Sixth one presentation layer. Seventh one application layer. So total we have 7 layers. In the physical layer, the data will be transferred in the form of bits. In data link layer, data will be transferred in the form of frames. In the network layer, we can transfer the data in the form of packets. Transport layer, segments. So on the top 3 layers, session, presentation, application layer. So in these 3 layers, we can transfer the data in the form of data. Data means in the form of binary only, so 0 and 1, like that. So the physical layer completely about hardware, and the application layer is completely about software. But to establish a connection between the software and hardware, we need to use some user interfaces like APIs, application programming interfaces, and to connect with these two, we need some software applications, and to maintain the software application, we need some rules and regulations and some protocols also we need. And to establish a connection between physical and application, we need to maintain a proper internet connection with proper protocols. So these all include in the OSI model. And down 3 layers are called as media layers. Top 4 layers are called as host layers. Host means just like acting like a server. Media means completely act like a hardware. Now we try to discuss about the physical media. So in the physical media, to establish a proper internet connection, we need some hardware devices like cables, either Wi-Fi, router. So Wi-Fi purpose we are using some routers, and if you want to establish a cable based connection, in this case we need switch and hub to provide the backup to user. Bridge, it is acting like a mediator between two devices or two connections. Some computers and all other point to point establishments, these all hardware devices are comes under physical layer. So now we try to discuss about the media, cables, wireless transactions or cables. We try to discuss about the transmission media, how the data is transferring from one node to another node. So very simple. If you want to establish a connection between two computers, you can establish in two ways. First one is the wireless, and other one is wired. So wired connections are calling as guided media. Wireless connections are calling as unguided media. Suppose in your home you are connecting your mobile with your Wi-Fi, so that is comes under unguided media. Suppose if your laptop you are connecting with a cable, that is comes under guided media. So in transmission media we have two types. One is guided media, another one is unguided media. Media means using to transfer the data from one node to another node. It is acting like a mediator only. So now we look at the guided media. So coaxial cable and fiber optics cable. In guided media we have two types, coaxial and fiber optical cable. Coaxial cable means, suppose uh, in our home we are using dish TV connections. This dish TV cable is the best example for coaxial cable. In the coaxial cable, the layer is the uh, middle layer is made with copper metal. So by using the copper metal, we are simply transferring the data from one node to another node. Node means either it is a computer or any other device, we can take it like that. And next, a twisted pair cable. So if you want to establish a connection with the cable um, for your laptop, we are using some cables that is called Cat5 and Cat6. So these two are calling as a twisted pair cables. So in this twisted pair again we have two types, UTP and STP. UTP means unshielded twisted pair cable. STP means shielded twisted pair cable. Shielded means it is giving some protection to user. So for this example is Cat6 cable. For UTP unshielded twisted pair cable, Cat5, it is an example. Both are looks like same and both are twisted pair cables only, but one is shielded means highly protection it is giving, unshielded means it is not giving a great protection. That is the main difference. Cat5 using for small distance, Cat6 cables we are using for long distances. And fiber optical cable. So right now the total 4G is working based upon the fiber optical cable. Fiber optical cable, suppose in coaxial cable the copper layer is the mediator. In fiber optics cable the glass core is the mediator. Through the glass core we can transfer the light rays. Through the light rays we can transfer our data in the form of electrons. So a light ray can travel up to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So for a large distances we can use this type of cables, because here the mediator is the mediator is the light rays. Even in the satellite communications also the mediator is the light rays. Okay, so fiber optics using for long distances, it is working because of light rays only. So to transfer the light rays we are using the glass core as the mediator in the fiber optics cable. So next, unguided media. Unguided media, again we have three types. One is infrared, radio waves, microwaves. Infrared rays. Infrared rays using for small distances, like to connect with Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi means wireless fidelity. It works under 100 meters only, like this. Suppose your Bluetooth, ShareChat, ShareMe, and TV remote, sensor applications, these all are comes under infrared connections. And radio waves. So radio waves means the best example, radio signal communication. The best example is 98.3. To connect, to establish the radio wave connections, we need to connect with a frequency. Suppose at the tower they have given 98.3. In our mobile also we need to tune with 98.3. If you tune for same frequency, then we can establish a proper connection. It is working through frequency. So radio wave, the best example is radio, FM radio services. It is working through radio frequency. Both nodes are connected with the same frequency. Then only we can establish a proper connection for radio waves. Next, microwave. So microwave, using it is also a satellite based communications. Microwaves, right now we are not using these type of connections. Microwaves are very harmful for environment. It is releasing very radiation, so that's why mostly we are not using these type of microwave signals right now. But mostly the satellite communications are working with the help of microwave signals. So simply this is about transmission media. Okay, so this is about the physical layer. So we have total 7 layers now. Now we discussed about the physical layer. So in the physical layer, by using the cables and the signals, we transfer the data in the form of bits only. Thank you.